Boys are talking biz. Boys are talking biz.
Welcome to The Boys Talk Biz! Back again after the Anime Awards. The critics, they went flying. They couldn't believe our choices. They couldn't believe it because we wouldn't get paid off. We will not be paid off. Just like the Game Awards, another thing we're going to be talking about today, we are The Boys Talk Biz. My co-host, Marty Stevens. How's it going today, man?
You know, just watching anime, playing lots of games, Halo Infinite's awesome. And
Yes.
excited to be hosting the show with you another week. And
Another week in the business.
This is a pretty special episode.
This is a pretty special episode. We've got one of the OGs. We have one of the biggest bosses known to mankind. The Murraynator. You could call him anything. You could call him Dennis the Menace. All of the names. This man right here, Dennis. Let's bring him in, folks. Oh my gosh, there he is. What's up, Dennis?
Hey guys, what is up? So been a long time fan, long time listener, bro.
Oh, God bless. Love to hear, man.
I've listened to you on my 8-hour truck drives, bro. I'm a truck driver by trade.
Yeah.
Thank you for letting me call in, bro.
I'm glad you're getting the roads. You're hitting the roads. We've had a big problem with the supply chain lately, so you're keeping America going right now. We appreciate you.
Thank you for your services.
Support the troops.
Thank you for your
Support
service.
the troops and the boys and girls, bro.
Yeah. Legend. So basically today we're going to talk about the Game Awards, a couple of things, and kind of talk about why Dennis hates anime and a couple of other topics that we all know and love. So let's get right into it. We're going to talk about how we all came to know each other. So basically, back in the day, we all did a little bit of theater, at this place called Chicago Street Theater. Took some classes, saw the boys and were like, that guy's pretty cool. And then eventually we all just started freaking hanging out and doing everything, man.
Absolutely.
Dude, it's just been a great journey. I mean, we met when we were so young, and now we're like full-fledged adults. It's very weird.
Back before I drove trucks for a living.
Yes.
Just not
you were a huge theater boy.
Yeah, the truck bit was just a joke, guys. But yeah, because these people probably don't know me, so yeah.
No, yeah, maybe not.
No,
There's
maybe
a chance.
not.
Yeah. So
I think it was definitely. I started hanging out first with Eddie, I believe. He was in my first acting class.
Yep.
And
that was
also,
my first one too.
Also, Elijah was there, but we didn't start hanging out with him until later because he was.
Yeah.
Are you getting him? You should get him on the pod one day.
Yeah, we're gonna try to.
We're
man.
trying.
We're working out his schedule. We're mailing his agent, trying to get his schedule.
Our
through.
agent, his agent. It's a whole process.
They're bumping butts, so you know how it goes.
Yeah.
We've basically been playing games for years, watching wrestling events together, watching shitty ass movies, doing all the things that the boys fucking do, getting hammered, doing all the good stuff. Yeah, I mean, truly gamers at heart,
The number one thing is gaming.
Oh yeah, nothing else, only games.
No, yeah.
All right, so today we are going to talk about the Game Awards. The Game Awards just happened this week, and I feel like there were some pretty insane takes, some pretty controversial, maybe.
Very controversial.
Picks. Yeah,
Very
I think
controversial.
Controversial.
No need to sugarcoat it.
Riots in the streets.
Yeah, I mean, literally, I couldn't even, I'm surprised like 5 targets didn't get burned down after this, because like it was some insane picks.
Nice reference.
Yes, thank you. Speaking of which, have you guys seen the like huge crime like strike that's been happening in California, like organized crime strikes? They were there'll be like 35 people and they'll all run into like a Louis Vuitton store or like an Apple store, fucking break everything, steal fucking everything off the shelf, and then they all run away. And it's like super organized, and like nobody ever gets arrested because like they all have masks and shit on, you know. So it's like,
the Akatsuki, bro.
it literally, I mean, like, dude, straight up like revolting against capitalism. We don't want it here. Get it out of here.
The world shall know pain when we steal your Louis Vuitton purses.
Oh no, no more Gucci bag. Oh no,
My Gucci.
Oh no, what am I going to do without my Gucci?
How are the police supposed to stop 35 guys all robbing one store?
I mean,
Well, I mean, if they're
can't stop
black, they
them
just
all.
shoot them. So
Ooh,
yeah, that's a hot
Yeah.
take right there.
nah, that's a hot take.
kind of a cold take.
Yeah, pretty cold at this point.
That's
A
why you get a
little
whole
cold.
white mob going in there, because then they're like, we can't.
It's like, oh
Can't
God,
shoot 'em.
what are we gonna do? What are we gonna
So
do?
sad.
All we can
Dude,
do is
it's
just watch.
tragic. Fucking tragic.
Support the troops, though.
So, yeah, you know. Yeah, we support the veterans. We don't support the government, though. Fuck them.
We love the troops.
Yes. So yeah, we're talking about getting back on topic. We're talking about the Game Awards today. Marty, were there any picks that stood out to you that maybe, you know, made you feel a certain way?
I mean, the fact that Roblox did not win Game of the Year, it absolutely pisses me off.
Come on!
Yeah, let me pull up that list for you guys, too. Let me
Yeah,
pull
let's
that
see
shit
the
up.
list. Let's see the list.
Let's take a look at
I
the
feel
list.
like Roblox has been getting snubbed for years. I don't understand. People don't get the hype because they aren't the hype.
Yeah. Well, let me just point out, guys, that Roblox did not come out this year, which means it's not technically eligible for Game of the Year, although ongoing game is a category.
Here are the nominees. Here are the best esports event. Oh, well, of course League of Legends is going to win that.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh, did
They're
League
like-
win two categories? I thought it only won one.
But,
so, I
okay,
mean,
for
there
this,
it is right there. I mean, League of Legends wins again.
I mean, this
Well,
isn't like any games
Valorant
that, like...
was also in, so I guess there wasn't that much competition
Yeah,
this year.
that's what I was just about to point out.
They pretty much have the esports market, like, totally cornered. They're the reason
Dota?
that esports is in the frickin', like, limelight now. They're
If-
building
Look at
League of
these
Legends
boomer
arenas.
games in here. They have Counter-Strike and Dota too.
Yeah.
is
Weirdly,
so
those
funny.
games are still huge. I've seen CS:GO playing at B-dubs before, like on the TVs.
What?
Yeah, I've literally seen that shit on ESPN.
Oh,
playing
no.
Counter-Strike.
Wow.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it.
It-
I was like, dude, this is like we're in the next age right now. I mean, they're building an esports arena in South Bend. I don't know if you guys knew that.
What?
Yeah, I don't know. I do not know. Notre Dame's trying to get a freaking league team, bro. That's what it is. Pay 60
Oh.
grand a year to go fucking play League of Legends at a fucking Catholic school.
Oh god, that sounds like a whole lot of fun.
Oh, yes,
definitely.
indie games. The most popular
Imagine
of all the
playing
games.
League. Ugh.
Yeah.
Disgusting.
Playing League.
I really wish I hadn't logged so much of my life on League. It's truly one of. Are you telling?
Yo, content creator of the year. Where's Donkey?
Where is Donkey? Are
Dude.
you?
Where's
Dude.
Donkey?
I will not stand for this Donkey slander.
Oh my god.
Dream.
How could
Oh.
Dream win it? This man was literally
Wow.
exposed for being a fake freaking speedrunner.
Okay, this is the first time I'm seeing this. I didn't know this was a category, and I
I
am
didn't either.
devastated by
I mean,
Donkey's
who the fuck are these other people?
I have no idea
I've
who
never
everyone
heard
is
of
on
any
here.
of these people.
This is the worst. See, this is why these award ceremonies are just total BS. Who are these people?
That's
I do love that It Takes Two won Best Multiplayer, though. That, like, was pretty funny to me because they're getting sued by Take-Two right now because they just literally have kind of similar names.
Sports/racing. Is
That's
Madden
weird.
even here?
It's a
No.
weird category to combine.
What? Hot Wheels?
Yeah,
What?
it is.
I haven't heard of these. Oh, wait, no. F1, yeah.
I've heard of Riders Republic. I heard that one's alright. But I heard
That
it's
one has
kind
a lot of-
lackluster.
A lot of like commercials on YouTube for Riders
Uh-huh.
Republic. Sim strategy.
Surprised.
Anybody care about this?
No, not at all.
And going right along.
Best
Oh, here we go.
family.
There's another one for It Takes Two.
Yo, come on,
Takes
Mario
Two.
Party though. Come on,
Dude, okay, we have to talk about we have to talk about WarioWare before we get to the next page.
Okay, yeah.
I love WarioWare. I had it on the Game Boy. I had the one where you had to freaking turn the Game Boy to like do the games. It was so cool. It was so like mind blowing when I was a kid. The new one is dog shit. It literally, I swear to God. Well, I mean, the game itself is fun, but the campaign was 2 hours long. I mean, literally 2 hours. I beat it so fast. And yes, it was only $40, but like, WarioWare is a fucking staple in Nintendo games, dude. Like, I can't believe they freaking dropped the ball on this one. That made me so upset.
Yeah.
Guilty Gear. Yeah.
Yeah. Nick All-Stars getting a nominee is awesome.
That is really good.
Because if you guys seen gameplay, this is the new Melee. It's actually kind of clean.
Yeah.
Clean.
And have you heard about the new Smash game that's coming out from Warner Brothers?
Yeah, the one that looks not at all as good.
It's not at all. But it's called Multiverses, and the reason I want to get it is because you can play as Shaggy and fight Superman.
Yo.
It's a little that meme's like what 8,000 years old by now.
Yeah,
it's a little
just
late
about,
to the party.
Yeah. Very late to the party. Yeah, and Ed Boon has been tweeting about Shaggy like maybe being in Mortal Kombat because they're owned by Warner Brothers, but that never happened.
Would be awful.
But that would have been fucking awful.
Oh, best JRPG, guys. Ooh.
The biggest
Cyberpunk get a nomination.
The biggest crash of gaming history, bro. The biggest hype. The biggest blue balls.
It's really tragic too because the game is good. You know what I mean? Like the game is great, but it doesn't have any of the stuff that was originally like at least promised or like talked about, right? Like they totally once again just dropped the ball on it.
It's so glitchy.
It's so glitchy, and supposedly they've been updating it, and supposedly it's getting a little better. But I mean, it's probably gonna have to be a couple years before they like have it polished where they want it, and that's just I mean. You're a fucking AAA studio, man. Get it together. Like
maybe it'll be like $40 then.
Probably.
So you get the game when it's in a good stage for $20 cheaper.
Yeah, that's what I did with The Witcher, man. I didn't play that until like 5 years after it came out. Bought it for like $10, and it was one of the best games I've ever played in my life. And then it was amazing.
And here is Metroid Dread.
How did Resident Evil get in here? I played it once through a playthrough, and then I sped run with James. While James was in like our Discord call, I sped run it.
Every time we've looked at these categories, we've talked about a game that hasn't won. Let's talk about the game that
bullshit.
Oh, I don't know this game.
Yeah, I don't either.
Far Cry 6, baby. Why? Yikes.
Literally just because they spent money to get Giancarlo Esposito in it. That's why it's up there. They're like, oh god.
They went
he's
ham
in
on
the game for like 20 minutes.
But talking about, I don't know much about Returnal, but Deathloop won a lot of awards this year.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, they are owned by Bethesda, so probably, schlubbed up a lot of money for that. But, like,
perhaps.
It seemed like a pretty dope game.
VR.
Oh, man.
Hitman 3 would have been cool in VR.
It's really, really cool.
I don't have the YouTuber money to buy VR systems, so this category means nothing to me.
I know.
So expensive.
My brother has an Oculus Quest, and that thing is sick. Because it's like its own system, right? And you can play it like on the go, but you can also plug it into your computer and then like play games on Steam and stuff. It's really nice.
That's nice.
What is this category, and why is it sponsored by Chevy?
In accessibility.
I've heard some people were talking about. I need to do more.
Yeah, I'd have to do more research about that one. I literally don't.
But presented by Chevy, and of course, the game that won has cars.
Interesting.
Look at all the nominees. No one has a car yet.
SMH, bro. How dare they do this to us? And there it is.
Final.
Best community support for Final Fantasy XIV Online. They have made so much money off of this game. I know people who have thousands of hours on Final Fantasy 14. Like, I don't know what the draw is. I don't know why people play these games for so long, but that game has been. I mean, that game came out like a while ago and is still going pretty strong.
Mm-hmm. It's the freaking what are the MOBAs or the MMORPGs?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The World of Warcraft.
Yeah, it's a World of Warcraft basically. I mean, I don't know if you have to like pay for subscriptions like you do for World of Warcraft, but there's so much in-game stuff that they make so much money off of it. It's incredible.
Yeah.
Okay, not surprised about this one.
Best mobile game. Why are mobile games even allowed past the bouncer at the door?
I don't know, man.
True gamers, no.
Thank you, Verizon, for making this
And
a
also,
category.
Genshin is on like every system. It's not just a mobile game. I don't really get this.
Yeah, and same with League of Legends Wild Rift is just League of Legends for the phone. So it's not like a new thing.
Pokemon Unite.
Yeah,
Pokemon Unite kids.
Pokemon
Again,
Unite is really
not
fun.
just-
But not a mobile game. I played on my Switch, bro.
Yes. Best indie.
I skipped this one.
Yeah, I don't know any of those.
I don't
know
Best
anything about it.
ongoing. Yeah.
So this is the one you were talking about, Dennis.
The Roblox snub is right in
This-
front of us. Where is it?
This is truly one of the biggest disappointments of the entire conference is the fact that you see these new games, you see these ones, but they don't have the true, real ongoing games. To be honest, World of Warcraft probably should be on here too, because how is it still going? No one knows.
Well, again,
Same with
Activision
Roblox.
Blizzard.
Oh yeah, they're
Ooh.
not getting any nominations this year.
Sorry, yeah.
But just
Oh.
Roblox, I mean, how could Roblox not be on there over Genshin Impact? Genshin Impact is the best ongoing game, and it's been ongoing for 1 fucking year. Like,
Yeah, they need to take
That
into
doesn't
account
make
like
sense.
player base, huge, massive money made.
yeah, and I mean, to be honest, you could put Minecraft on there too.
Yeah, you could.
It's not
You could put
necessarily an
Minecraft.
ongoing game, but they have been ongoing and updating it constantly since its release. So you
There's
can
a
almost
and there's a
consider it.
ton of people who play it.
Yeah, I mean, Minecraft's bigger than ever right now.
Yeah. Here we go. Games for Impact. What
Games
a
for
category.
Impact. Wow.
Life is Strange.
Boyfriend Dungeon, bro. That should have won.
Dude, why didn't they get that one?
Oh, Life is Strange.
That game is fine. Here we go. This is the
It's
best.
not.
This is the best. I mean, hands down, this was the best pick of the entire conference.
Yes.
She slayed. There's no
Yeah.
doubt about that. I mean,
We
truly-
all
Lady
agree.
Tress.
It is
yeah,
very
dude.
good.
Oh my god, Lady D, man, totally just became Twitter's fucking like total MILF for like a fucking several months. So I just, I think that was a super deserved award, and from what I understand, it was an incredible performance. I haven't played the game yet, but I've watched a lot of videos on it.
Yeah, I played it twice. The game, it is what it is. But
It is what it is.
the dialogue, it is what it is. The story, it is what it is.
Bro, this category is not about the game. It's about acting.
Oh,
It's
she was
about
awesome.
drama.
She was absolutely
Facts. It's about
awesome.
The
performance,
best
bro.
actor.
Performance art.
This is art.
When
That
she
game is art.
chases you down the hallway, it's terrifying. It is terrifying.
Yo, I laughed when I saw this. A car game one audio design.
Yeah. Fucking stupid. Like, yes, the game is gorgeous, but like, I mean, give it to a game with like an actual soundtrack. I'm pretty sure they
Like
just play
Resident
radio
Evil.
songs.
Yeah, Village. We got Ratchet and Clank here. Kinda
Village,
sad.
I bet
Village
Deathloop
actually
has
had a
great
nice
audio design as
soundtrack.
well.
Yeah, Deathloop 2.
Fucking shit. Yeah.
Oh no,
Best
okay.
score in
So
music.
here's best score in music.
Oh, okay. So this is
So the two different categories, I suppose.
okay, but I understand.
That's like,
I've heard
that's
that.
like
I've
sound
heard that
editing
Nier
and
is like,
sound mixing, two different things in the Oscars. Like it's like that, I guess.
oh, okay, I see. Two separate categories for.
Did anybody
Similar.
play this Nier one? I did not.
I know James has played it. He said it is fantastic, and I've also heard. I've listened to a lot of the songs from the soundtrack, and they're bomb. They are
Oh.
really, really good.
Very cool.
Yeah, here's one of the couple that Deathloop won. Best art direction. I think they got another one for. I don't know. It'll show up later, but they I feel like they did pretty good. This game seemed to be really like hype when it came out, and like a very interesting concept. You know, land on an
I was kind of
island,
hoping
you
for
die, and then you kind of
Psychonauts.
restart.
Yeah,
I would have loved for Psychonauts to want it.
but Deathloop, yeah, sure.
Yeah, whatever.
Best narrative. I was
Mars.
surprised at this one.
I mean,
Like,
I don't know what to say. Like,
I
I'm once again shocked that Psychonauts didn't get it.
At least it wasn't Life is Strange. Oh my god.
Oh my god, that would have been awful. Because those games are fine, but like the narrative, no.
The writing is the worst part of Life is Strange. Yeah.
Exactly.
But Madi, did you play the Marvel game?
No, I did not.
I've heard surprisingly good things. The only thing that I've heard complaints about is that you only can play as Star-Lord, which in a game
that stinks.
Oh.
In a game that you are literally like
it's
a team,
about the ensemble.
It's about the entire ensemble. Yeah, so I
would love to play as Rocket Raccoon.
Personally. Yes.
Or
oh my
Groot.
god, I love Groot. Exactly. That's exactly what I was gonna say, dude.
We want Groot DLC.
Yes. I need more Vin Diesel wood.
I still can't believe it's Vin Diesel. It's such a meme.
It's such a meme. They pay him so much money for no reason.
Yes.
This was the one that you're talking about, that the other thing that they won.
Best game direction. So I'll take, that's a pretty good award. Once again, I mean, Bethesda, so they've got a lot of money. But
I mean, the donkey video was funny on this game.
The donkey video was great. Yeah, so that tells you all you need to know.
He kicked people like a million times.
All
and
right,
here we go.
I think we're officially
game
back around. Game of the year.
It Takes Two. Yo, a couch co-op game won this year, boys.
That's pretty insane.
That's good.
That's like honestly great for the industry, to be honest.
Hopefully this does spark a change in the industry.
Yeah, for sure. Well, all right, that's pretty much the Game Awards. Lots of snubs this year. Not a lot of good stuff won.
For 30 seconds.
Yeah, I just we kind of went over it a little bit earlier.
Yeah.
But it's just this. I just don't understand these award ceremonies, especially when they have open voting. But then I'm pretty sure they've already decided the fucking decision before it even came out.
Yeah.
So I don't understand the point of it. I mean, it's just a suck-off competition for all of the game companies just to come together and be like, oh my god, we're so good.
A lot of YouTubers have to make the money. They need the content.
They do. They need the content.
We need the content.
We need the content.
We do need the content, but I want the fucking content to be better. I don't want them to keep releasing unreleased games. I don't want this stupid stuff to be normal. You know what I mean? I can't fathom how a game studio with hundreds of millions of dollars to pour into this stuff can release games that aren't finished. Like if an indie game developer can make a game by himself with no bugs, your team of 5,000 should fucking be able to figure it out. So that's my rant for the day.
Yeah, I agree though.
It's some straight up horseshit. So now that talking about the Game Awards, I think we should talk about a game that has truly changed our friendship. It changed us for the better. We became the men that we are because of the greatest game. It should have won Game of the Year, should have won Best Ongoing, should have won Art Direction, should have won Sound Design, should have won everything. Every single category.
30 of 30.
Impact. Yep. It made an impact on me.
Best mobile game.
It's the greatest. I mean, truly, it's got to be the greatest game of all time. It's the Michael Jordan of video games, bro.
And of course, we're all talking about Shaq Fu, a legend.
Yeah, Shaq Fu, baby. Oh my god. But dude, Roblox has been a huge staple for our friend group. We've been playing it for so long. There's so much dumb shit to just go into for Roblox. I mean, we've played thousands of servers. We were checking out a Twilight server earlier today that we've been following for a while. Can I get on this motorcycle, please? You could not have made the walking speed slower.
Sarah.
Yes!
Oh my god!
It's so fast.
Yo!
Remember the awesome Twilight graveyard?
Yeah, totally.
I don't actually...
No, me neither.
I don't think there is one.
Holy shit.
Your
bonfire.
Vampire dead body!
Ooh. Yo!
actually
They're burning them
fucking
alive.
hilarious. Honestly, fucking hilarious. Oh my
Oh,
god.
this is somebody's profile picture. Oh my god.
Dude. It's about to be mine.
So awesome.
PC background.
That is kind of fucking hype.
Carlisle on a bike in Roblox that is on fire. The best profile picture.
It's fucking incredible.
Yo, Big Hill.
I'm fucking stuck on the tree. I drove into a tree. Oh god.
Oh,
Wheelies.
Oh, what? What is happening? Oh my god. I'm literally flying.
Are you being attacked by a vampire right now?
I do not know. I think somebody's using mind control on me. I really don't think the game wants me to drive up this hill. They updated some stuff, so it's just fun to see, like, each individual creator has their own, you know, just total creative freedom, and I think that's something that more studios need to maybe take into consideration, you know, like, with the new Halo. The best part about Halo is the custom games and the stuff that people make, the maps people make, and there's really not too much of that in the new one. Like, they took out, like, Griffball and all these fun modes that, like, everyone loves, like Infected. And so I hope they add them back later.
Yes.
But I can't understand that, because once you get a community around your game, it lasts so much longer, you know? So I don't know. The people at Microsoft aren't thinking, I'm thinking.
But the game just came out, so
I'll give it some time. You know, it was a much better launch than Battlefield. I'll tell you that. Good God. So I'll take it. But going back to the topic, man, Roblox. I mean, let's just talk about some of our favorite servers. I mean, well, you know, what games do you guys like to play? I know a classic for me and all the boys, Thanoid.
Thanoid, honestly, yeah. R.I.P.
you guys.
R.I.P.
If people listening don't know about Thanoid, go play Thanoid now.
Right now.
Right this second.
Turn this off. I don't care. Stop watching the video.
Stop.
Play Thanoid.
Who wants to give the synopsis of what Thanoid is?
Dennis, I think you should just take it, man.
Yeah.
All right.
We can also I can also show a clip of it too. I can go in.
Go ahead, yeah.
Yeah.
So Thanoid is a game where it's a server of like 100 kids, players, and you're all fighting this Thanos boss fight who's named Thanoid, and he has like 8 billion health. It's the best boss fight ever, and he throws like cars at you, and he insta-kills you, and he's so tough. It's Dark Souls level difficulty, and it
absolutely
is
Dark Souls level difficulty with 1,000 players.
Yes. Yes.
And the first time I went on that server, all the kids spoiled Endgame for me, and I cried a little, but it was still very fun. They spoiled it.
No! Dennis, oh my god, that is awful.
But the game was good enough that I didn't care. And that's how good it is. So here we go.
Oh yeah, here is some in-game clips of Thanoid. It's a little bit of a dead server these days, but truly, it's so legendary.
In its heyday. It was
in its heyday. I mean, it was incredible.
Guys, look at his health bar. Look at how many numbers are in his health.
How many people are with me? 2?
Yeah, there's 2 other people.
He just
Get him, Marty.
Thanoid!
No, he teleports. He's got so many moves.
Oh, on the boat! Oh!
Yeah.
No!
Oh my god.
No! I didn't want the smoke.
Yeah.
Yeah, Thanoid doesn't just kill you, he like knocks you into the dimensional hole and you're stuck there for years.
Let me get him. Let me get behind him.
Truly, this is one of the greatest servers that's ever existed on the world. Oh god. And you're through the 5th dimension.
Oh, and we haven't talked about what happens when you beat him.
Look, it's gonna do it, because I think there's no people in the server, so it's restarting.
Dude, Thanoid has been defeated.
The best part of the server is this ending right here.
Yes, where's the ending? Where is it? Marty, where is it? I don't see it.
I don't know what's happening.
We can go ahead and pull the curtain back, I guess, and talk about what should happen.
Yeah. So basically, what happens at the end of the game, everybody, you kill Thanoid. You
press F.
You press F to, pay your respects, and then Sweet Victory starts playing, and you feel it. You feel it in your bones. You feel it. I mean, you've won. You know, you have beaten the greatest game to exist on this planet and in our universe's existence.
Yeah.
But you're not talking about the thing that happens. You don't remember?
Oh, no, go ahead.
So the character Thanoid sends you a Roblox friend request. Do you remember that?
I do remember that.
He didn't send me one.
It was actually a funny joke.
That is hilarious.
Game made, and I loved it. So yeah,
Yeah.
Thanoid, basically the only game you need to talk about on Roblox.
Mm-hmm. I mean, there are truly thousands. The Squid Game that came out once the show was done for Roblox
yeah,
was
the
really
Squid
fun.
Game. That's fun.
I mean, every game ever has been made on Roblox. If you want to play something, you'll find it there.
The Avatar: The Last Airbender server on there is incredible. I mean, literally incredible. Like,
I need to check that out.
The mechanics and like how all the bending works is surprisingly flushed out. There's like quests and shit. Like, I mean, it's a full ass thing. It's really cool.
That
we could
all
talk
the
about
horror games.
we could talk about Roblox for hours, man. There's so many good ones.
Total Drama Island.
Oh my god, that one's one of the best ones. I also played Big Brother on there. Oh my god, that one's really fun too. Dude, I mean, truly, if anything, it's almost like Rule 34. If there's anything on the internet, it's also going to be on Roblox.
Yep.
The Rule 35, I believe. Yeah.
I believe that is Rule 35.
The Roblox rule.
Yeah. So we talked about Roblox. One of our favorite servers to visit was that one I talked about earlier, the Twilight server. Getting into our true fan base as our friend, our friend group. We're diving into the culture, diving into the lore, really seeing what it's all about. And so I want to talk about something that is very near and dear to the boys' hearts. The Twilight franchise.
Yes.
This is something that has changed the scope of how the big boys operate and exist ever since we did the full binge watch of all the movies in one day. I feel like it changed me forever.
I highly recommend doing that with your... Don't watch these movies alone. Watch them with your crew.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to sit here and watch these movies alone. And watch them all in one day.
Yes,
you don't want to cry by yourself. You want to cry with your friends.
You don't want to...
Because, guys, this is in no uncertain terms the best live-action anime that will ever be made.
I'd have to agree.
Yes.
I'd have to agree.
That's the only description. It is live-action anime.
It basically, truly, down to the core, that is exactly what it is.
I was thinking about it last night. It's more emotional than Naruto. The fight scenes are better than One Punch Man. It is that good.
It is incredible. We've seen all the movies. We've memed on them so hard. We have the Twilight board game that we have played.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, so much fun.
Team Edward t-shirts.
Always.
No Team Jacob here, never.
No way. We do not stand Team Jacob in here. I haven't read the books personally, so I don't know about him in the book, but Taylor Lautner,
in the movies, it's no contest.
Get that shit out of here. It's not even a contest. They didn't even let Jacob have a chance in the movie.
No.
Who's your guys' favorite character?
Ooh.
If you had to pick one.
That's a hard one. I think straight off the dome, I gotta say, I feel like Rami Malek's vampire had one of the most OP, dope abilities. I mean, literally, he was the Avatar, but a vampire. So, I mean, it's insane. I always thought his character was really cool. I wish he had more. Oh, dude, if they did a spin-off series with him, that would have been so good.
Please.
Yeah,
Stephanie,
they
please.
Pulled him in. They didn't use him as much as they should.
Nah, dude. Alas. What about you guys? Who are your guys' favorite characters?
I'm just going to go with Alice. Every time I see her, my heart fills with joy.
Yes,
She's
just
a good character, great actress.
Absolutely.
She has a pixie haircut that, it's iconic.
Yeah, in those early 2000s, that was the freaking look, man. It was like the Panic at the Disco, like Brendan Urie,
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
black straightened hair kind of thing. So
Very fitting. Yeah.
absolutely, yeah. What about you, Marty?
Yeah, no.
Not to piggyback off of Dennis, but Alice.
Oh, I mean, that just
was
goes to show how good she is.
Yeah,
That just
childhood
goes to show how good
crush,
she
you
is.
know, celebrity crush
Oh,
as a little
yeah.
kid. Yeah, Ashley
For sure.
Greene.
Yeah, that's valid.
Definitely, man. Yeah, but dude, Twilight has been so good to us. You know, we've had some incredible nights watching it. I recently just got this Midnight Sun book for my birthday.
Yeah.
I'm so excited to read it. I have never read any of the books, so I'm really interested to see what this first one is like from Edward's perspective. I feel like it's going to be really interesting. I do not like this cover art. This makes me uncomfortable.
Is that a grapefruit?
Yeah, it looks like an ultrasound.
Or is it's a fruit?
Maybe it's a pomegranate? I don't know what this is.
Yeah. It looks like
It's a
the
little grody.
seeds look like a pomegranate.
I feel like she was trying to make it look like a vagina.
There's one thing we haven't talked about yet today about Twilight.
Okay, let's hear it,
I
Dennis.
won't stand for a discussion of Twilight that doesn't include this. We didn't talk about the soundtrack, the songs, dude.
God, we cannot move on. I mean, the tears that have fallen from my face to hearing this soundtrack, the sweat that came out of my glands, the shit pouring out of my ass, all of it. I mean, God, you feel every single emotion with the soundtrack, and each soundtrack just keeps getting better.
It keeps getting better and
Bro.
better.
I mean, I feel like that's where all the money truly went, was the soundtrack.
Oh, the composers, the
Yeah.
vocals, the bass.
I mean, everyone talks. Obviously, everyone talks about 1,000 Years. It's a classic. It's the new 2000s like love song, right? But there is one other song that stands the hell out when you listen to.
And I found.
Yes, dude. Flightless Birds.
So basically, the first time you listen to Flightless Birds, you're like, "This song sucks. This is so
you're like,
stupid.
this is the
These
dumbest song
lyrics
I've
are
literally ever
ridiculous."
heard.
And then the second time you sing it, you start crying because it's so
Yeah.
beautiful.
And it's playing. I think it plays at the wedding, right?
Yeah, it's
Or maybe
it's
of
a
course.
like an acoustic piano version at the wedding. It's like a different version.
God.
It hits
Literally,
different
all
the
of
second
us
time.
were sobbing. I mean,
It's
Jesus Christ,
so
we're,
good.
we're singing along to a song that we hated a movie ago, and there's no other franchise that could do this to you. Like,
No, it's literally
Twilight,
so beautiful.
Twilight brings it out, man.
Bro,
It's the best.
Twilight slept
God.
on so hard.
It is. It is.
Yeah.
It's just
Give it a chance.
They should make an actual anime out of the show. I feel like
They
that would
don't
be really
need to
dope.
because it already is. What it is.
Yeah, they've got the live action, but then then we can get some more side character
Animated.
stuff. We can have an Alice story. We can have a Jasper
Ooh,
story. We can have a
yes.
Rami Malek's character story. We can have all the bad guy stories. Talk about the freaking Volturi or whatever the
the
vampire
Volturi.
capital. Yeah, you could talk about them and do a whole. You could do a whole season. I mean, you could do a whole entire show just on how that shit formed. So, Stephanie Meyer,
Mhm.
get in contact with me. Give me $1 million bucks. All right.
$1,000,000.
Cool.
We'll write it all.
We can
We'll-
collab.
Yeah, we'll write
we
it.
Can
We'll
come
write
on
it.
as writers. Yeah.
No big deal. But yeah, man. I mean, Twilight. It's one of the best franchise to ever exist.
Yes.
It changed us as people. We are who we are because of Twilight.
Mhm.
It affected an entire generation, whether good or bad.
It is the song of our generation.
It absolutely is. I mean, every time
Yeah,
1,000
yeah.
Years comes on my Spotify playlist, I am screaming it.
I'm
It
so
is
sad.
so good. It
Like
is
when you go to
such
Olive
a
Garden.
good song, dude.
And you're just like,
Yeah, it plays. If it plays anywhere, I'm screaming it. It doesn't matter where I'm at.
yeah. I
I'm
start
freaking-
crying.
Yeah, I just sob. It brings something out of me, man.
Yeah, I know you're getting a little
Starts
emotional.
crying.
It's okay. It's okay. Yeah.
But so, talking about Twilight, talking about an anime, here that I feel like we have to hit with Dennis before we end out today. We just released our Anime Awards episode.
Yes, we did.
We happened to get a little bit of flack. Some people didn't like the choices that the committee came to. Didn't like the nominations. So we're talking today to Dennis about what about anime, isn't attractive to him? What about anime, he doesn't like? And we just kind of want to hear, Marty and I are very pro anime, so, we want to get a devil's advocate voice in here. So,
Yes.
Dennis, let's hear, what you have to say about anime.
Okay, yeah, let's get into it.
Let's do it.
I'm pretty much an anime hater. I know it's harsh, but I am very anti-anime. So
And now, go into why that is.
yeah, basically there are a couple of things that that really turns me off of the medium. For one thing, it's kind of a little too homogenous. There's a little too much, like, if you've seen one, you've seen them all. I know that's not obviously true. But a
lot of the stories, and a lot of the character arcs are, especially in like the shittier like anime, they're very much copy paste. Totally just copy paste, right? You see fairly similar narratives and stories all over the place. So
yeah, and I have to admit that I do like certain shows because I'm big into One Piece and the original Naruto and JoJo. Those are kind of like the big ones, and that's because they're all unique. They all have something special that pushes them out of the crowd. Because a lot of shows I have seen other shows. I'm not just like a normie, and I just sit there and I'm thinking I've already been here. I don't have any.
I've seen these arcs before. There's no reason, like I'm just feeling like I'm watching the same show twice. So yeah, I totally understand that.
And if it is such a huge time commitment to keep watching these, then I just choose not to watch them because I'm not seeing anything new or original, and that's kind of I need to budget my time. I play a lot of video games first and foremost, so I can't waste my time on stuff that I'm not getting excited about them because they're so unoriginal.
I gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and another thing that I like. I guess one huge gripe that I have with anime is it's obviously there are a lot of shows that are very like sexist. The portrayals of women are very misogynistic. Yes, yeah. I figured you would get into that, but if you want to maybe expand a little bit.
You're talking on it. That's my second point. And the fact that nothing has changed. Like I thought, in the 2000s maybe. Yeah. I could expect to see this kind of thing, and hopefully people would improve, but I'm not seeing improvement. It's just too much over-sexualization, and it's too much, there's a lot of just sexist elements that I can't really get behind that. And that's another reason why I really don't like most of the medium.
Yeah, and that's one thing that I feel like is definitely, at least from my perspective, it must be cultural because in America right now we're seeing quite a huge push for feminism and stuff like that, right? And a huge push for getting women included and getting basically getting everyone involved, So I would have to imagine maybe that's not happening in Japan, and maybe that's why it hasn't gotten any better in the last decade.
That's what I've always assumed.
That's what I assume too. I've heard horror stories about going on the train there, so
yeah.
I don't know.
It's just kind of sad.
Yeah, so definitely something that I would also love to see changed. I think there's over-sexualization in every single medium of media. Like, I just don't understand.
Especially bad.
Especially, because they can do literally whatever they want, right? So, like, their minds wander, tentacles start flying, and all of a sudden, we're just watching people kill each other in hentai form. And so, like, I just feel like this is also a problem in Hollywood. No one ever wants to watch sex scenes. They are so stupid.
Awkward.
They are so fucking dumb. And imagine the actors. They have to be so uncomfortable, and they have to do it several times. Let's cut them out. All you got to do is have them kiss, and then fade to black while they lay down on the bed. Boom. They fucked. We got it. We don't need to see it. This is not Brazzers. We don't fucking need to see the whole fucking thing. Same thing with fucking big trigger warning here. Same thing with like rape scenes. Like I just get them out.
Yeah.
You can
doesn't happen too much anymore though.
No, it's definitely going down, which I am glad. But it's just
there were a lot in like cop shows. A lot. a lot, and they like played them out.
I mean, oh god, it's just if there is it's so much easier to just allude to the fact that something happened, and then the audience has to guess as well, which makes them more interested.
Yeah, it's more subtle.
Stop getting these weird, horny, gross directors and get some people who can actually write some good shit. Because right now, Hollywood is literally gotta be the worst shit, coming out with the worst garbage I've literally ever seen. Like, I just cannot believe that Hollywood has gotten to the point that it's gotten with all these remakes. I thought it would last for like 2 years, and we're on like year 5, and it needs to stop.
This is the secret podcast topic on Hollywood today.
Yeah,
it is just remakes and remixes. It's honestly hilarious how many there are.
Yeah, and it's just, I mean, that's one thing why anime draws me in more, because for me, it feels like there's more individuality, even though there is still a lot of copy-paste. But that's also the same thing in Hollywood.
The stories are new.
The stories are new.
I like seeing variety of the same thing, if that like makes sense.
Yeah.
Because like,
if you don't have an issue with the medium and the art style and everything, then you're going to like watching new stories with the same coat of paint, right?
Yeah, no, for sure. And it's it's all personal opinion.
Yeah, it is. It is very subjective.
But yeah, that's just. I wish that I totally agree with you. They need to stop over sexualizing, and I wish that also. Can we please, God, get away from I'm 6 years old, but I'm actually 700. So if you want to have sex with me, you can.
Yeah, that's a
like,
whole nother
get that fucking shit. Get the. Oh, it makes me so fucking pissed. Oh my god.
Lollies mess with the mind.
If you like lollies, you have to go to the doctor and get some fucking help.
Dude, there's real life ones.
I know.
There's some real life. I've dated one.
I'm not getting triggered, bro. Oh my god, this shit hurts my soul. I just.
Bro, sometimes you just get tricked.
No.
I mean, I don't even know what to say to that.
No, I've dated a real life one. I've dated a real life lolly.
Explain.
Okay, I'm not gonna name drop her. Right? We're not. Because she's an expert. We're not gonna give her clout.
Nah.
You know who you are. I'm not giving you clout. You're still on my Snapchat. You're gonna see this. Go along, but this was like 2 years ago, I think. 2 years ago, so I would have been 20. She was 18 or 19, like a year or two younger than me, right? She was 4'10".
Damn, Monty, why are you wearing so many rings? I just saw your
Me?
hand.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, that's hype.
Yeah,
I love
bro.
the chain. I love the chain.
God.
That's so cool.
You like?
Yeah, dude.
That was a surprise. Anyway, sorry to interrupt.
Oh, no.
No,
You're
yeah.
good, bro. You're good, bro.
So she's 4'10", and
yeah, she's 18 or 19.
Really short. I think that's legally a little person.
That's like Snooki size from like Jersey Shore. Like that's.
Yeah.
I was what, like 4'10", like in 4th grade.
Yeah.
So
I was 4'10" in 8th grade, bro. I didn't do my growth spurt till high school. Holy shit.
But so people, you look at her and because of her height, and I know everyone's Gen X are different, right? There's people who are just going to look younger and smaller at certain ages, right?
Sure.
They just happen.
Sure.
So on top of being 4'10", she also looks younger. Like 15 or 14 in the face. Like she has a very young looking face. She's 4'10", so you're thinking, oh yeah, she's like in middle school.
Yeah, like get away from me.
Yeah, but then you see her hop up in her car.
All right.
Drive away, and you're like,
drive away,
what?
and you're like,
yeah, gotta step on the baby stool.
Or if you saw her with me, you're like,
yeah, like,
hey.
Is there something going on?
Yeah,
Sir,
but
do I need to report you to the police?
But then people see her drive, and then they're like, oh, okay, all right. Or if you see her license, of course. But I'm just saying, lollies are real. They are
exist.
out there. Okay, Snooki, guys. One of you guys.
This is what we need to do. We need to stop perpetuating the culture for it. We need to stop putting lollies in the limelight and just let them be them goddamn selves and not get sexualized in a really weird way. We don't need that.
You're making a fetish, guys. You're making a fetish. Studio, Funimation. You're making a fetish.
This is your fault.
You make me feel awkward.
Yeah. God damn it. So yeah, Dennis, any other points you want to hit on your?
On the anime discussion.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Yep. What do you like about? What's your favorite show? I guess. What?
I'd probably have to say One Piece because it's in a whole nother level.
I totally agree.
Yeah.
Like, it is totally taken what anime is, and I mean, just like, it's just such an incredible story arc. There's so many ups, there's so many downs. You're truly getting to see like a full journey, which in shows you don't really get. Usually the shows are 12, 24, 30 episodes, right? There's so much character development. It's so awesome.
So many characters. There's like 2,000 characters that you personally have an attachment to.
Mm-hmm. Even the shittiest side characters
are cool. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, any other shows that like stand out to you? Any other points maybe that you want to hit?
I think the less I talk about anime is probably the better.
That's fair. That's fair.
I've made my points.
Yeah.
The good ones are good, but the rest of them I don't want to spend my time.
No, for sure. I understand that. It's it's a constantly changing art form, and I hope that they can start straying away from the problematic stuff that's in it, because you take that stuff out, and I mean, you've just got gold. I mean, just gold storytelling.
I mean, look what Attack on Titan did this year.
Yeah.
The most watched thing out of any movies, Hollywood, Bollywood, any of the Korean shows that are popping off on Netflix right now. I mean, this is the first time that anime has ever taken the limelight.
Yeah, I mean, it is in the top. I mean, it's in the spotlight. It's up there, and I feel like that is going to push a lot, because I feel like, 10, 15 years ago, it was weird in America to watch anime. Like,
bro, you had to hide. You can't just.
Yeah. No, yeah, you had to literally hide.
We're past the bullying era.
We have gotten past it. Anime is like in the like subculture now. I mean, you see celebrities talking about watching anime. You see football players talking about anime. You see so many people that are finally like accepting and embracing this art form. And so I hope that maybe with some mixing some Japanese American influence, we can get better content all around.
Hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully so. Well, all right. I think that's it for today. I think feel like we've really talked about the business. Gotten into the deep cuts.
We talk about like stocks or trading or anything.
No. Wow. It's all business. It's all business.
It's all. It all comes full circle.
It all comes. Yeah. Eventually, And I said that Roblox went public, so that was business. So
yeah, we did talk about row stocks.
Yeah, row stocks, bro. I'm gonna be the freaking Jordan Belfort of row stocks, bro.
I wish.
But yeah, that's been the Boys Talk Biz. Follow us on TikTok, Twitter. Email us at theboystalkbiz outlook.com. Get us in. If you want us to talk about anything, let us know. Leave a comment. Like, subscribe, all that good shit. Marty, anything else before we close out the business day?
Boys, gals, ladies, gents, hope you have a great week. Christmas is coming around the corner. Let's not forget
and non-binary, Marty. And non-binary.
Yes, yeah.
Oh,
we got it. Everybody.
Come on, Marty.
Everybody. All 96 genders.
All right, Marty. All right.
Okay.
All 96.
Just say everybody.
Everyone. All the letters. All of you guys. Yes. All of us.
Christmas time, baby.
It's Christmas time for all of us.
It's a time of joy. It's time to spread cheer and get really stressed out about the holidays and visiting your family.
Yeah.
It's going to be, yeah. thanks for tuning in. I'm glad, Dennis. Thank you so much for being on
Yes,
today.
thank you, Dennis.
Guys, yes, thank you for having me.
Yes, of course.
It was a pleasure.
We'll have to get you back on for another episode someday. We'll have to see what it's about. Maybe we'll do an episode about One Piece. That might be good.
One Piece.
Right, yeah,
talk about shoots. Maybe get like a boys reunion.
Oh,
We'll wait for the boys reunion for that one.
Yeah.
Just you wait, guys. Reunion. Just you wait.
Yeah. It's gonna be great. Awesome. All right. Well, that's when the boys talk biz. I guess we'll see you guys on the flip side.
Bye.
Peace.